anything.
Why did you stab me?
I don't even know if I can stab you flat out like that. Longsword, greatsword, light crossbow that I can't even shoot anymore. Battle axe, pebble, crowbar. I'm scary and hammer. I don't think anything's stabby.
It was a very sharp pebble.
I didn't stab you. And who says that was a roll for damage? That could have just been a roll for my next stream.
Let's see.
Okay, sorry.
It almost sounded like you had hair in your mouth.
Partly that.
Oh my god.
What level am I in? It's 5. Okay. Why is there a skill called Black Tentacle?
Because Simon.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I find... Oh, wait. Control F exists. Why don't I just do that? Oh, wait. That's not on this list. What spell list are you looking at?
Apparently the wrong one. I was looking at all the available spells for a moment.
Here you go. I was assuming you were using Roll20 or something. This site will have more options than Roll20.
Okay.
Oh, but if I use the pebble, you know it does more than 5 damage.
Yeah, but you're stabbing with a pellet or a pebble.
But it's bludgeoning.
Yeah, this was piercing.
But it's type bludgeoning.
It was a very well-aimed pebble hit.
If it was a pebble hit, it would have been something like this. Oh, 5 damage. Never mind. Wait. So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
For great weapon fighting, two-handed or versatile property is what allows me to reroll.
What's going on?
What the heck is happening?
I don't know. I feel like Element did something.
Oh yeah.
Did I?
Can we get a slate on Element?
I server mute. It was Element.
Yep.
I muted him too.
Oh, we both muted him at the same time.
I was praising
Element, like, can you like stop your music, or I'm gonna have to server mute you.
Element, play town music. You want to play music?
I server muted him. He can hear us, but we can't hear you. Okay, Element, your music is loud, so you're muted. Let's try unmuting him. Your background music, are you like, do you have a tab open or something? He still has music going.
I don't even know what that is.
I have a question for you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy.
Oh.
Says...
What?
Why did you think it was Element 2?
Who else would do that?
I know, right? Oh, it's gone. Yay!
I still have him muted on my own side, so...
Oh, I server muted him, so...
Yeah, but I personally muted him.
Oh!
That spell would really...
Oh, I was helping everyone, however, you were just being selfish.
Okay, I'm still looking at spells.
Okay, as long as you don't choose this one.
So, Element, you are not server muted. What did you do?
Wait a minute.
How did you fix it?
I really don't know.
Why do you not sound like Element?
I don't know. Something's wrong with my mic. I realize that that's a very drastic change.
God. I feel like he's on jellyfish mode.
No. What's jellyfish mode, actually?
does shatter do?
You choose a point within range, and it makes a very loud noise, breaks glass, stuff like that, and does a ton of damage.
So what is a versatile?
Can I take that?
I believe it's a level 2 spell.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. You can replace your one spell with that.
But wait.
Oops.
Wait, I have a question. Would my pebbles be versatile weapons?
Wait. I'm seeing if I can add it. I can't. Yeah.
Yay!
Would my
Your
pebbles be
pebbles
versatile?
would not be versatile.
But what if I so if I threw them with 2 hands,
No.
You know why I'm asking this.
I know exactly why.
All I'm gonna do is add 1 more damage if possible.
If you could do that, it would be adding more than just 1 damage.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
You have to keep in mind, versatile means that it's already being increased by the 2 hands, and then you get the bonus from it being versatile.
I was thinking more I get to re-roll if it rolls a 1 or a 2, but it's over D2, so never mind. You did not know what I was thinking. I was thinking of a lesser version of what you were thinking.
Okay, back to paper mache.
I've figured it out.
Wait, okay.
I am God.
Voice changer.
I'm sorry?
I'll just server mute him for a sec.
I think he's just voice changing himself.
Yeah. So I server muted him for a bit.
Oh, did Kira reply when you called him?
No, he didn't reply, but he says I'm working.
Okay, so first thing we need to do is get him fired.
He works at home with his dad, so he can't get fired.
So firing him might have a few consequences.
What's wrong with you?
He could stay at my house.
He's in Canada.
Yeah.
As long as he pays for the plane.
He lives closer to Simon.
He lives further away than all of us.
Element is farther than Kirara.
Yeah, true. But Element was on mute, so I didn't think of him.
Fuck you.
He's just on loud mode. Okay, that's fine. And Element, again. I'm flattered, but I'm not into that.
But you do it all the time.
He's on this. Yeah, I'll just server mute him. Changed his voice again.
Okay, that's well.
This is peaceful without Element, with his shenanigans.
Okay, there's a third layer of paper mache done. I need 5 or 10. I don't know.
So, Flame, what are you...
Like,
aside from Element being crazy, what are we doing?
I'm basically waiting for everyone to say they're ready.
Oh, we were all ready.
Flame, God damn it, I unmute him and
Okay,
it's the
so
stupid music
right
again.
now, Deer goes outside of his room and into the bar, and he just starts running into walls. He might have had too much to drink the previous night.
Who's running into walls?
Element.
Uh,
I can't unmute him. He's doing the stupid music.
what's Element's character's name? I never asked.
Oh, by the way, the entire time he's running into the wall, he's playing his harmonica.
Unmute me, I just want to talk.
Okay, you remove the music and...
That was beautifully timed. You good? You cool?
Yes.
He's not cool.
You sound slightly different to me, dear. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There we go.
We got Deer back!
Yes, I'm back.
I'm server deafened him. That's it. I'm done.
No, don't deafen me.
So now
No,
he monologues
dear,
is essentially
someone
what it is.
walks up to you with a gun to your head.
You may run away if you want. Do
What?
you run away, dear? Well, dear, because you did not respond to that action, you get shot in the head.
I'm sorry, I was kind of muted.
I did mute him, but I
I was
also
muted
undeafened.
and deafened, so I couldn't
I
hear anything.
undeafened you though.
Alright, is my voice good now?
Yeah, your voice is good. If it changes again, I might as well just kick you.
Why? I'm the most majestic being in the world.
Okay,
I can
so
still do it.
basically,
Don't.
what's gonna happen is we're gonna start the session with this. Cat, you basically roll over in bed, and as you do, you kind of start stretching. You wake up, and you notice Tristan just looks slightly different. Or Mishu,
Mishu has different armor?
they aren't wearing armor, and they don't look like a girl. In fact, they don't look like Mishu at all. It looks like there's a 10-year-old child in your bed right now.
Why is the army of cats?
Don't mind me. Just having
This
fun
is
over here.
that's better than his voice thing.
Wait a minute.
Element tackle jutsu is it concerning me?
Gosh darn it, dear. I will smite you from the sky.
I mean, he is outside after all.
We inhabit the roofs.
Whatever.
Topless. No.
Okay. Suddenly, a blast of lightning kills all of the clones.
Not that we hear anything but lightning strike. What a rude interruption.
Okay. So, Cat, right now, that happened.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
So, can you recap what happened? I'm kind of a little bit lost right now.
You wake up, you see a 10-year-old.
So it's just this random kid that's not Meishu.
Yeah.
He's currently sleeping in your bed right next to you.
Okay. So, let me get a dice so I can see what persona's reacting.
Oh god.
Dice generator. Because if I don't know what persona it is, how can I react?
You just go back to sleep. You don't question.
Okay. I pushed the kid down the bed. I kicked the kid
The
down.
kid cries out.
Who the heck are you?
You're crying.
Did my character even wake up yet?
I look around. Is Meishu in the room?
This happens while you take a step outside after you wake up.
Who know? I haven't left the room, like I'm still in her shadow.
Where
Wait,
is Meishu?
No, you can't be in shadows. That's what Simon does.
No, I mean like if you look at the character thing, I'm not outside of the room, I'm just behind her. So, like we went to bed on the freaking.
Have you been using the prison cell as your room?
Oh, you never said what it was. It looked like a bar.
Yeah.
I mean, why are we in a prison to begin with?
Because Fire the Ice thing
Simon?
shows us where the room is.
This is the only one that we have access to the inside aside from the blacksmith.
I mean, the blacksmith offering a discount right now.
Yeah, but
Paladin.
it sounds like it's a military achievement to be able to go in there unscathed.
I don't know. Gerald went in there without any injuries.
Yeah.
No, that
I
we
went
know
in
he
there.
didn't say anything. He just I found him laying in the snow. Like
Can I see Meishu in the room?
yeah.
And also, wouldn't your character be good at that?
Perception?
A military achievement.
Shush.
Oh yeah, my character is.
I changed
So is
my
mine.
changed my
So,
background.
anyway, right now there's a crying child right in front of you.
What now?
Can I
No,
throw a
right now
pillow
there's
at it?
I'm in the room and am I awake or like am I not awake?
I mean, you'd probably wake up if you were asleep when you hear a loud noise and
Yeah,
crying.
something like sliding across the fucking floor.
I kicked the child down, and then it's crying,
kicked it
and then
out,
it
but,
won't
like, you-
stop. So I threw a pillow.
And then I put the pillow on them for a few minutes.
Yeah, stop crying.
God damn it. May I stop this nonsense?
Minda is basically slowly killing the child.
I'm just going like,
You don't know anything about
You're in
what's
a
going
different
on back in
room.
this room.
okay, so I'm still here. That's
Jeez, man. The door is locked.
Okay,
No, he's
so I'm
fine.
gonna tell the child, if you stop crying, I will remove the pillow off. Does it stop crying?
Shockingly, it does not stop crying.
Can I like
It
put
appears
my
to be terrifying.
Okay, so I wake up, can I like stop this?
What part of this do you want to stop? The part where someone's getting murdered?
Well, what other part is there?
Just finish. Watch your words, Adam. He'll make you murder that child to finish it.
I'll I'll put my hand on Kitty like it's okay. What are you doing?
Ah!
So you're
I didn't see
planning
you.
on stopping Kitty.
You
Okay.
didn't see me. Yeah, perception too.
Actually, I
So-
rolled a 1, but I got a +1 modifier.
It's so bad.
So basically, you don't notice as a hand goes on your shoulder, and you actually you go temporarily deaf because of an undiagnosed condition for your ears, so you don't hear crying anymore.
Okay,
So you wouldn't.
that's
You
fine.
can't even tell if the kid stops crying.
Yeah, she removes the pillow, I guess.
Yes, I will remove the pillow since it's quiet now.
I'll go check up on the kid if they're all right.
They're not.
The
Oh!
kid looks like they've been suffocating. Yeah.
Again.
the kid's perfectly fine.
I don't know
I
what
mean,
your
elements
definition
of victim
perfectly
to
fine
suffocation.
is, Simon, but that's not perfectly
They've
fine.
probably gotten permanent mental trauma.
Perfect.
You're not sure which event gave more mental trauma, though.
So I added in the description of the YouTube video, just suffocating a child. They're normal.
Okay, so what do you want to do with this poor child? Because when you go to check on your favorite paladin, you find out that apparently he took some drugs and they put him in a coma for a while.
Wait, Kira's in the room too?
No. He checked on Kira in his
Oh.
room.
Okay.
I had the key.
Why
I
do you
mean,
have
how else
the
did
key?
Kira get into his room after last session?
Midna? What did I... No, that's my name.
What are you doing?
I talk to myself, you know, the usual. The places in my head tell me so much. Anyways, my
Okay,
shoe.
that sounds concerning.
Trust me,
Beyond
there are more
belief.
concerning traits in this party.
My shoe. What did I miss? What's up with this weird kid crying?
Weird kid.
Give
First
me
of all,
the
I
child,
found
I will
him
consume
inside
him.
of I don't know the name of our paladin.
Here we
Don't-
go.
Jupiter.
Don't worry, the name has only been said once in this entire campaign.
It's Jupiter, I think.
That's only slightly less than Deer's name.
I've never heard Deer's name.
Whatever.
Exactly.
I found our paladin, I'm gonna say. Okay, I found him in our paladin's chest,
I
but I
would
found him
consider giving-
bleeding in the snow.
I would consider giving one of you a reward if you can remember Deer's name, other than Deer, naturally.
I mean, his name is like what, 3-4 parts long? Like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's 4 words.
I don't care for it.
Like you'll give us a reward if we remember all of them or like part of
The
it.
entire name.
Yeah, no way.
And you can pronounce it correctly.
Okay, so you want the guy with a speech impediment and bad memory for names to remember a 4-long name, right?
I mean, well, think about it like this. You can win the lottery. It's not likely, but possible.
No.
You got a very strong point there, Simon. I don't think you can argue with that.
I mean,
Therefore,
to
you
be
should try to guess.
to be honest, I guessed what's it the name to Yonder
I know!
Yeah.
What about Simon's name? Can you remember that?
It's pie.
That's pie.
What the fuck? It's not pie.
Yeah, it's pie.
It's not
Object-
just
You,
pie.
There are 2 words, not 1 word.
Yeah, it
Oh.
is more than pie, Simon.
I was never
Then
told to
say it,
my
Adam.
math.
Come on.
Actually, you were told. You just literally nicknamed him Pie.
Pie is easier to remember. Why bother with such long name when it's just a label?
Okay, anyway, let's continue. We have 1 member of the party in a coma, and 2 members of the party sitting over a crying child.
One of
Deer
them doesn't realize it's crying.
Deer has probably been drinking all night.
I don't drink. I'm a
Meishu!
Christian.
Meishu! I want explanation!
I mean, how else are we going to explain for your in-character voice during
In character voice. Shush! I'll make my in character voice in her session.
I mean, I was referring to Deer, but
What?
Dark need actions. I can't continue the story if no one's doing
I
anything.
gave an action.
Can I wake
Comforts
up?
the child.
Confronts
Yes,
the
Simon, you have permission to.
Comfort. Do you not know how to read Element? Are you illiterate like Simon? Simon, you have a friend.
I'll fucking hurt you, Adam. Watch me.
How? I
It's
can't.
not
I
the
don't
first
even...
time you said that.
Deer has
Yeah.
feline agility. He
These are
can.
empty threats.
Empty threats. Just watch your back, Adam. I'll show up
back
to your
is
door
against
one
the
day.
chair. They'll show up at my door. You mean Kitty's door as well?
No. I don't want to show up at your door anymore.
Okay, Deer,
That's offending!
we need a script for your murder mystery. Just inform me, and I'll write up a quick one.
Wait, what?
I
Where
feel
should we find it?
offended! Mia! Dear doesn't like me!
I mean, he ignores you. We should have figured this out before.
Okay, so I wake up. I go to the other side. Maybe it's also the only way out.
That we know of.
Yeah.
I mean, you have windows, maybe.
Simon, you're in an actual room. There's a door and window.
I jumped out the window.
But
You're
if
not
you
all
look at
the prison cell.
No. Element, you're in the hallway.
if you look in the surroundings, I don't actually see a way out from this specific.
Simon. Simon, this is not where you're staying. Your tokens all just happen to select a prison cell as the building, but you're in.
Ah,
Then where's
okay.
the inn? I want to know, where is this inn?
I mean, I can't have a building for everything. That's why I just placed a bunch of buildings down.
So a prison cell, which is the only one that we have access to, other than the blacksmith, seems to be legit.
I thought it was a bar. Why is everyone burping?
Okay, I fixed the bloody commercial problem.
Oh, that was Simon?
Yeah, it's a stupid commercial I can't skip or mute without using my computer sound. That's annoying. Okay, so what were you saying, Fire Ice?
You aren't actually staying in the prison cell. That's just a building you happen to use.
Yeah, so stop talking about the prison cell because it's not relevant.
Hmm.
So, okay, so Simon wakes up.
You know, I have a feeling that Simon could probably hear all this crying from
Yeah.
his room.
I can hear everything.
We're out.
Yeah, I know. I have very good hearing. So I'll do this. I'll peek into Kitty and Mia's room.
It's locked.
And
Okay.
They probably put the key in the lock so you can't look through the keyhole.
Yep. because
Okay.
Adam, I got.
oh
I
my
mean,
god,
Simon, I got your
because
back.
I'm intelligent is what I was gonna say, but it seems I am.
Okay, so I go outside and just wait a bit.
Oh,
Okay.
Simon, come back in. I got your
Simon
back.
goes outside for a smoke.
Simon, do you have, a chest? You don't need armor, so do you even have a shirt? You never answered it.
In my interpretation, he does not.
Okay, looks like I don't.
So he's in the snow without a shirt.
I'm a monk.
I
So
mean,
I can the snow.
I'm pretty sure that Simon's gonna die of hypothermia. We'll finish session or two. I'm just going to inform him when he takes 100 damage from his frostbite because of all of his limbs falling off.
I am a monk. Can someone please fix the cat being surrounded by people?
Nah, we don't care. It's in the corner.
Okay, can I do this? Can I go to the market?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I go back inside, knock on Mia's door, and ask, "Where's the market?"
Why would you think?
Gosh darn it!
Can't catch him this time. No, don't do it.
Anyway, wait. Why would you think I know where it is, Simon? Like, I've never told anyone aside from the fact that this is where the inn was.
Because you usually know this.
Wait
Why
a
would I
minute.
usually-
No, you
Can your
deleted the cat.
Can your character recall history to see if they actually know this?
Wow.
Are you gonna
You-
question the
I'm
terrified
faster. I'm
child?
sorry, dude.
What?
Or isn't Simon's gonna question the terrified child?
First
No.
of all, he doesn't. He only hears screaming or something. Second of all, he doesn't know. I didn't let him in or anything. Like he's just trying to say, "I knock because I know you know things," and I'm like, "No, you don't know things. This is out of character."
Okay.
So,
I'm going to use history if I can find the word.
to see if you know that, to see if you
So,
remember that I
Ian,
know
what did
shit
you do?
usually. I
I don't
didn't
know.
tell you what happened.
Are we on
right?
our third day?
Like you
Ah.
read that?
We have to.
Ha!
What? What did you roll? I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Mr. DM.
I rolled a 18.
I don't think anyone can see your roll, Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that?
Maybe because
Have you tried making your rolls public?
I can't. I don't know how to.
Don't worry, I just made them public.
If I roll again,
Anyway.
it will be lower.
Yeah, that's the point. I also rolled an 19 intelligence just because I felt like rolling, but I didn't feel like using it as an applicable thing.
Yeah, I
See, now
also
I'm only
rolled a
twice as low.
27 sleight of hand. So I stole all of your equipment. So
You
yeah,
can't do
yeah.
that because you never broke through the door.
Well, this 27 sleight of hand. I actually picked
Yeah,
one.
he
No,
rolled.
no. Your 27 sleight of hand picks locks the door. Everything after that is different.
No,
No,
he
I'm-
rolled
I
so
rolled-
high that he took the bed with him. So
Exactly.
he just dragged you out in the snow. You just haven't noticed yet because he also rolled a very high deception check.
Oh, a deception. So what would we need to do? Like a
Nothing.
perception?
You lose. I win. There's no further communication.
So can I please have an action?
I'm comforting the
Remove.
damn child.
Don't you have
child
candy?
is probably never gonna recover without years of therapy.
Don't you have candy for the child?
I do actually.
The child
Where am
thought
I
they
with
were
Cat?
finally safe.
Wait, what?
The child thought they were finally safe.
Who are they running from?
You don't even know that
You
there's
know,
a child.
that's a good question to ask in character when the door opens.
But the door
Oh,
hasn't
one
opened.
second. Let me ask in character so you know it's me. Who was the child running from?
So,
Back.
Deer pulls out a bottle of wine and just drinks the whole thing.
Exactly.
He's on drugs. He's
So,
thinking to himself.
No.
Maishu, what's up with the child?
I told you.
I know you did. Why here?
Why here? Because I feel like Paladin kidnapped him. He did go to the school and came back with a child after all.
Right, that does make sense.
So clearly the paladin got busy.
I feel like you're forgetting the context I gave you.
I know. But I don't feel like saying it. It's like, that's why he's here, right?
That is quite interesting information to keep, but
Are these
weird.
ones like literally? Are these ones like eavesdropping on the door or something?
Oh yeah, they're totally. I imagine a little Scooby Doo thing where their heads are all above each other and they just have their ears pressed against the door.
I'm an out. I don't need my ears pressed against the door. I can just look at the door and I hear.
My
every-
21 perception. Wouldn't I have noticed like shadows underneath the door?
No,
I am the shadow. You don't see any shadows.
we're too sneaky.
Wouldn't
We
my
have the
21
most stealthiest
perception
character.
do that? You noticed nothing. You didn't even notice me pop up behind you.
I mean, I'm prestigious. Wouldn't you notice Simon knocking the door before he started listening?
He didn't.
He
We
didn't
never.
say.
He never. He did
Yeah,
say,
I
but I
did.
was like, did you actually remember that I was like, would do that? And then he just got a stun.
He walks over the door, knocks on it, realizes he has no reason to do it, and walks away. It's a shame you can't do that.
So
Are
he
you
knocked
sure?
on the door. It's like busy. Get out.
Okay. Gosh darn it, I will call in the guards to fix the situation.
Don't.
What situation?
I'm
Can
trying to get
teleport?
information. What's up with the kid and all? I see, well, the kid's here. That's all. What am I supposed to do with a kid that's like half crying that I can't hear, but I can hear May shoot him?
You've already talked to him in character. I think your temporary deaf's been fixed. It's either that or you have to retcon the last 15 minutes.
So, you found the kid. You brought it here.
Was I supposed to leave a kid unconscious in a chest to die in the snow with Kira?
Yes.
Why our room?
Our room? I don't
Because-
trust the Kira. He kidnapped him.
Can I
Do you
yell at
know
the
he
door?
kidnapped the kid?
Do we know? Why would he be in his chest otherwise?
He's a paladin.
Can you just get a flash back to when you found Kira lying in the snow?
Maybe he was drunk and took the kid.
He was bleeding.
Maybe
I mean,
he was drunk and saved the kid.
But why would you piece that together? To be honest, when I did the question, sure.
Is the kid a he or a she? That is important.
He.
is it he?
Perfect.
Oh, I see. And what happened to Kira Go's character?
I dragged
Kira-
him to his to his
Yeah,
room.
You see, he went through a lot of stuff the previous day, and he is in a coma right now.
Yeah, he's in a coma. Like, I haven't gotten anything out of him. I originally wanted to separate, the kid from his kidnapper.
So, would we want to wake Kira up somehow?
We can't. He's not here. So like, even
I
if
know,
we
true.
did,
But my character, I'm talking as for character.
Your
supposed-
character doesn't know, but out of character, you know that it's a complete waste of time.
I know.
he's in a coma. He wouldn't.
I
be
will
able
probably
to-
just kick him.
kills him. Well, Kira, you have to come back and make a new character.
Yeah, Kira, I hope that you weren't doing anything with your character.
I have a question. Can she just do like the strength for the kick just to simulate it, without actually doing it, just to see how bad that would have gone?
Kicking the kid?
Kicking Kira. I want to see what
A
she
fake
rolls.
kick.
Chances are Midna wouldn't roll high enough to even hit Kira while he's sleeping.
Fair.
I
Just,
mean, I might.
I wouldn't.
You would, in an alternate universe, you attempt to kick Kira, and you end up breaking your foot.
I mean, in an alternate universe, let's see if I can try kicking. That doesn't go through. Wait, is his shield equipped when he sleeps?
No.
When you put him to bed, you put the shield over him.
It's like a coffin lid. That
Okay.
means that I legit failed.
So we got a kid? Is this
So we
day...
got a
Oh,
kid?
by the way, is this day 3? The last day
Um,
before
we-
we gotta leave?
No. It was after 3 days have been complete, meaning you have one more day. Which is why I want to get this one day out of the way.
Yeah. Okay, well...
Yeah, the big plan taking
Okay,
place
I
after.
guess the best thing to do is to see if this kid belongs to anyone here. I don't want it any...
Okay, can I yell at the door to ask Mia where's the store?
Oh. I know this guard. It's really nice. We could get him to do it.
Oh no.
Well, if you say so, I'm not too fond of crying. Is
Really?
it still crying? I'm not sure.
I think he's been silenced.
Hopefully not permanently.
Okay, so he
You can
stopped
make it-
crying.
Has he stopped crying? You look at the kid and
He's
They-
terrified.
they're still whimpering.
They're
Have
whimpering,
you-
but that's not crying.
Have you asked the kid what happened?
I can tell you, he did.
I did.
And he got a thorough explanation, in my
Right.
personal opinion.
What are you talking about? A thorough
In
explanation.
my personal opinion.
Your personal opinion. All that I really got from this kid was that, "Where's my teacher?" That's the only quote.
Okay. Can I kick the door open?
Yes, do
Fuck,
it.
that's it. I hear this.
Yes.
No, you
Door
don't.
open.
No, you don't.
Automatic
Kick
success.
the door
room has
open.
been kicked open. Deer and Simon go flying.
Nope. I am doing agility to avoid the attack.
What the
Your
fuck? Why
character
do I go
does not know
flying?
that's happening.
I didn't even take an action yet. Why do I go flying?
Okay, one, I am I can hear what's happening.
Gosh darn it, in my personal mind, this is how it goes. You're just sitting there listening.
What type of
Yeah.
doors are these that I
Just
can barely
Have the door hit you, and you're now on the other side of the building.
I never fucking said I was listening in the door.
Why are you in the
I didn't
hallway?
even have a turn yet.
Darn
It's
it,
not
dude,
turn-based.
this isn't killing you.
No.
No, if you want to step inside this chest really quick, we could suffocate you.
No.
The child was air deprived in there.
I'll break the chest. Oh wait, it's already broken.
Different chest. Good job.
Fuck.
By the
Ah,
way,
Guess what?
Kieran's
Why would
probably
you
gonna want
remember that
that.
specifically?
Because I remember everything from our sessions.
No,
We
you
don't do that much.
Okay. I have a question.
Mhm.
Was he there for my trophy?
Which trophy?
No, I was not.
I don't think he was.
I think he was though. He was out of it, but he was there.
Yeah.
Which trophy?
You don't remember?
He does.
I need information.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Where is this? Might as well. Okay, no. Underneath iron powder in my inventory.
Okay, Mishu. Gosh darn it. It suddenly starts raining only above you inside the building.
What?
Lightning starts to come down.
I don't think our DM appreciate that.
I see everyone but me and you have forgotten about this item. My trophy.
How could I?
Simon's not the only one who probably is in unfortunate circumstances.
And that's all we'll say. No, Element was there when I acquired that, right?
I am not entirely sure.
I
I
don't
mean,
think
he
he
was,
was
like,
in for that
zoned-
specific.
He was zoned out. I remember that.
Just fucking tell me what it is, and then I can answer you.
No, you don't know. Your character doesn't know.
If your character doesn't know, then you should.
Yes, this will break the entire campaign if we break this one item.
Oh, maybe you should just tell my character then.
Why
It
do you
will
tell your
completely
character?
destroy all of the role playing for the entire campaign and all campaigns in the future.
You don't need to know. It's not necessary information.
Okay, so then if I don't know, then I wasn't there. Wow.
He was
That's
there. That's the thing.
It's okay. Anyway, so
Gosh darn it!
I kick the door open and then I see this guy looking in and I give them a glare like, what
you
are
don't
you
see
doing?
them looking in. They're literally on the other side of the room. On the other side of the hole.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Minda's
I'm bringing the-
basically.
I'm
Just-
dragging the kid to the guard. Well, I mean, I'm bringing him nicely to the guard, that of which I met the other day.
Before Minna goes out, I
Roll
go to her.
to
and
find
ask
the
her
exact
what the
same
fuck
door.
Simon, you're loud.
What about the door?
Before Minna goes to the store,
Mhm.
I run to her, then ask her what the fuck the store is.
What?
Fucking
Why
buy it
so
from me.
violent?
I don't know where the store is! Oh, wait, I do.
Yeah, oh, I do.
I went
Yeah,
there!
and Minda probably knows everything that Mishu knows, so
What?
I mean, I went to the
Minda probably
market.
knows everything that Mishu knows. So I guess neither of them knows.
I know about this weird market, but that's about it.
So, what did I do? I went to the guard. Did that actually happen? Or, like,
I asked for a perception. You
Perception?
rolled Pebble instead of perception.
I rolled that way earlier.
I
Ah,
follow
perception,
Meishu because this kid's gonna be a
There you go.
problem.
Okay, with an 8, you do not find the guard.
Aw, do I find another guard?
Yes, you do find another guard.
Can I ask him nicely to help this kid find his parents?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion! Where is this? Rip.
Okay, so you offer him a child. You see him pull out a weird box, and he starts muttering something into it.
Can you try fixing the situation?
Persuasion. That's not what you think just happened.
Midna, you walk up to him, and he starts muttering faster.
Everything's good.
Doesn't work. I tried it before.
Oh, you know, it's like a 2-for-1 thing.
Does
So,
that my 20
You're
work?
basically
Like,
trying to convince the guy. He looks very skeptical, and while you're doing that, you know some guards are approaching in the distance.
Ah. I
So
met
you-
Meishu. You can take Meishu with you too.
Hey Simon, you want to leave?
Yeah.
can I
All right,
use the
go.
minute background thing, or would that not apply here?
It would not apply here.
Rip.
Like-
Okay.
I'm just going to like do-
Simon, you see guards approaching the party, and you assume the party's already started the apocalypse here.
Oh my gosh,
So,
Simon! For once, it's not your fault.
You just slowly fade away.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
dip. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
I'm gonna watch from a safe distance.
Can you see from that far away?
Yes.
He has a very long vision.
What if we go around?
You got rid of my actual token.
What if we go around the building when we did this?
I will follow. No one can see me.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we weren't over there.
Okay, let's make sure the guards don't roll a 26.
Can they even?
I didn't say they can't. None of the guards start looking at Simon and drawing swords when they realize that he is the threat to the entire world. The
Ruins the
true
world.
villain of the campaign.
I mean, seeing outside would be better.
Okay, so-
Meishu, what do we do?
The guards look very friendly because they're armed.
Because they're
Oh.
armed?
Yeah, and they also are wearing armor. Wait a minute, does that mean they're not friendly?
Probably.
I'm not about to fight these ones for like.
Yeah,
I'd
and they're
rather
still
resolve
approaching.
this.
They're about 20 feet away now.
Who now?
The guards are about 20 feet away.
We should possibly summon some guards so we can see.
Well,
them.
you're considering what to do. I actually am going to prepare some guards, so don't worry.
Meishu, what do we do? We're not supposed to get in trouble now.
Well, if we get counterattack, then they're going to attack us, and we're going to be in trouble.
What if we don't draw a weapon?
We're good.
This is the guard you're talking to.
Well, you said the guards,
Yeah, behind us.
but you never specified.
There you go. So, what's the plan?
What's the plan? Well, we don't want to fight him.
Why don't you want to fight them?
Because we're trying to be nice?
We didn't do anything. Yeah.
I don't want
What
to
is
see a
them?
losing situation.
If you fight them, I get to enjoy this entire session.
Well, we don't. I don't. You know what I do is like the bane of your existence. I don't necessarily want to be good for you, right?
Yeah, but I would appreciate it if you started fighting these guys.
Yeah, but I'm the bane of your existence because my chest was destroyed, so I have to take that responsibility now.
How is the child reacting? Does the child recognize anyone he knows?
I mean, I've already given you my guarantee regarding that chest.
What?
I've already given you my guarantee involving that chest.
I didn't bring the chest with us though. It's back in
No, I'm talking about. Do you even remember?
my chest.
Yes. It was regarding the chest in the fire.
Yeah. Am I supposed to speak of this?
But I'm saying that the whole chest thing is not entirely my fault. I just didn't stop it. I just enacted what was going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
Still partially your fault. That's not that a DM.
That's why I'm saying that you should take out your anger on the person once you figure out who it is. Whether it was
I'll
intentional
try
or
persuading him
unintentional.
again.
Okay, you attempt to persuade him again, and the guards are now right here.
Leave.
They're asking you to come with them.
I oblige.
All right. So they're gonna walk you over to this place. They have a nice big sign saying Child Protective Services.
Oh, yeah, there
And,
was that.
Oh fudge! I kicked that child.
So yeah, they're gonna lead you into a nice little office, and in front of you is here. I'll just move all of your tokens to how about right here.
Oh, so that's what
But
that
that's a
building
temple.
is. I've been asking about it, and no one told me what it was. So
It's a temporary building.
Yeah. So yeah, right here, and you're basically being asked various questions like, do you regularly abuse this child?
no.
And why does this child scream whenever something moves?
I don't know.
We found him this way.
Yeah, they're gonna take more notes. And yeah, they offer you a nice room here.
Does it have jail bars?
No. It has visitor bars.
Oh.
They even have a concrete bed.
Well, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no, this is all YouTube. We're not seen.
Yeah, we're good.
I know, but then you lose 2 player in your party.
We can interact with one another.
Well, I
still,
mean, we
right?
technically only lose 1 player in our party.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't want to be mean, but there's only one of the players that actually does stuff.
I add charisma to the party.
I disagree. Minda woke you up during the last combat.
Wow, that's everything to her name.
I add charisma to the party.
Mishu, you go over and try to convince them that you don't need such a small room. You need like a much bigger building. And what they do is they actually offer you this new exclusive room. For some reason, it sounds like the name of a card game as you're let in.
Like,
Yeah, you brought it as well.
we're together.
But you both get your own private rooms now.
Oh.
So the name is Solitary Confinement.
Well, it was nice knowing everyone. So what is the rest of our party gonna do while we're in here? That is
Okay,
the
so-
question.
Explore the city.
I go to the store and get myself some clothing.
The
Okay.
problem is, like, do they not realize that we're like the main reasons why we're in this town?
Oh yeah. So if you guys saw the picture, I don't have to be here.
Exactly.
Okay, guys. Now the campaign's actually just going to be a bunch of one-on-one sessions where the non-magical members of the party are really confused what to do when there's magic involved.
I'm magical. I'm a cat. I'm the most magical character here.
Actually,
You're
do I technically have magic because of the
The only people in the party, or the only person without any kind of magic is Simon. He's the least magical. He still is magic, I suppose. But
That went for the assassin monk.
honestly, Hunter's mysticism that saved me there.
so, Simon, you spend, let's say, 5 silver pieces on clothes. And yeah, you also talk to a doctor, and apparently your life expectancy has only been reduced by about 5 years.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't
you
matter.
still have plenty of time to live.
Great. Can I go to the market and go see
Okay.
the weapons again?
You head to the market, and who do you want to go to? Do you want to go to that guy at the wheel?
No, the weapon man, not the wheel guy.
No,
He's-
no, no. Element, don't go to the weapon guy. Don't go to the weapon guy.
That's the blacksmith, Simon. I said the weapon vendor.
Oh, aren't they the same people?
No.
Technically, they
And
could be,
you
but
head over. Apparently, he was busy this day, so he called up his nice friend, the blacksmith.
Okay then.
Anyway, the actual guy is sitting there, and what weapon do you want to buy? Do you either have the gold pieces for this?
Pardon me. I have 99 gold pieces.
What do you have 99? Oh, yeah.
You pull out a bag of gold pieces.
Hey, I didn't say I wanted to use them. Don't. Can I ask what he has to offer?
He's going to pull out a small little weapon, and then he's going to give you
Ow.
no ammo with this. You just have the item itself.
No, I don't want this. I know what it is, but
Okay, well in that case, anything else you want to do at the market? Maybe spin a wheel?
no.
Spin a wheel?
Is there armor sales? Never mind. I'm good.
Well, the blacksmith sells armor.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, and
Is
you
there,
actually has a discount for rogues right now.
Is there a magic, like, enchantment thing?
A magic place? Not particularly here. You'd probably have to find an actual full-on shop dedicated for that.
Alright.
Let's see.
I don't think we've gotten an action from Kira, so he's going to continue sleeping. Okay. Mishu and Midna, what's the plan? You are now both enjoying solitary.
Confinement? I don't know. I mean, it's not like the voice in my head can suggest me anything better.
Oh, that's sad.
I mean, it's kind of cozy. I mean, it's nice. People don't have to
Yes.
fight.
Cozy.
Alright, can we put the session to tomorrow? Because it's really boring. Like,
Well, there's nothing we can
we're
do
doing
in
nothing.
You could try to break us out. And
I'm
make
not
our
breaking
DM
you
happy.
out. Do you want my character to die again?
Again?
Well, I mean, it was your fault that I died the first time.
No,
also.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
I was healing Simon.
Okay. So, if you're not going to do anything in solitary confinement, let's see. You've done your actions for the day, including, of course, Kira's nap. So, you all continue to kind of spend your day looking around the town, and
Wait, we're looking around the town in our mind.
yeah, you occasionally look at a mirror that lets you see outside.
Okay. Seems legit.
Let me just quickly roll a dice.
So if the entire town dies, we're safe because we're in a building.
Darn it. I didn't get any 90s this time. Okay. Well, in that case, the next day begins. So, right now, Kira is still completely incapacitated, and the rest of the party is ready to start this new day. With a couple of exceptions.
Is this
Can
the
we
day
try
that
to?
we're supposed to...
What would we need to do to get out of this?
I would recommend actually trying to interact with the NPCs instead of trying to roll dice before you're in the cell.
Okay.
Hey,
Well, is there anyone near that we can talk to right now?
well, I was trying to say we interact with the guy and then like roll the dice and then it's like rip.
So let's see. What am I thinking? Oh yeah. So what's gonna happen is after about an hour, you're going to see someone force the door open with a blast, and you see a very impatient-looking woman.
Knew it.
Is it someone we know?
Let me
Who do you think it
prepare
is?
the voice because darn it, I forgot to practice.
Wait, do you need someone to do the voice?
No.
Wow.
I've got this, don't worry.
You are an hour late for your appointment.
I'm kind of sorry. As you see, well, stuff happened and stuff happened, and there's this
I'm
child.
right over here. I'll get the other two, and she's just going to grab both of your hands, as in the two of you, and you're going to blink right outside the building. Dear and Simon, as you wake up for a new day, here, I'll throw you into the prison really quick.
Wow.
You are led by some man over into a nice little area. Let's say right where Minna is. So,
Wow, I phased through the wall.
yeah, no, you were led through the wall.
Oh, sorry.
Yahoo!
So, everyone, I have a job for you. As you know, you're meant to get a grand relic.
Yep.
This item is going to be probably on the train. I have had a few agents search for where it's most likely going to be, and this seems to be a promising place. And as such, I have completely paid for your tickets. When you arrive at the train station, someone will give you your tickets.
Okay.
Your job is to get the item, preferably with no damage to it, and that's it. That's your only goal.
That sounds pretty simple and a noble task.
As you say this, you get a flashback to suffocating a child.
That was the other personality acting there.
Okay, so
That was my other me.
Darn it.
so Adam, we can't let Element have it because he's going to kill a child with it.
What the
Or
fuck are
can
you
he
talking
go
about?
pick it to a
Simon?
child and kill the
Are
child?
you going to head to the train station?
Yes.
Yes, we just don't know where it is because
I do.
You see, here you have a little special trick here. I'm going to tell you the trick. You announce that you're heading to the train.
okay,
Going
well,
to the
I
train.
lead the way to the train station.
Okay. Mishu leads you. Well, I find let's see. I prepared unfortunately only 2 pictures for the train. Actually, no, I had a third somewhere. Let me find it. Yeah, I have 3 different pictures for the train. I don't think any of them fit right now though. So you arrive at the train and you see a young man, probably about 16, and he is asking for tickets. And as you get there, someone pops out from behind a pillar and hands each of you a ticket before going back behind it.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. And so on the train we go.
Okay, as you get onto the train, I have to prepare another voice.
I'm sorry that the previous day was boring. We couldn't do anything apart from standing there.
Greetings, I am the person who will be making sure that you have a pleasant stay on this train. I will request that I can search to make sure that you do not have any weapons. If you do, please hand them to me.
We have weapons.
Looks at May.
This is a very expensive train, and I want to make sure that everyone feels very safe here.
Well, if that is the rule, so
got
much
it.
obliged.
I got it. Okay.
Well, I only feel safe with my weapons.
Don't worry, I am very protective of the people here. I was the one who fluffed your pillows.
Can I
What is
hand
your
them
name,
what-
sir?
Please, call me Jenkins.
Jenkins?
Can
Jen-
I hand him 5 damage daggers because I have that many?
He's going to kind of be surprised at the amount of daggers, and then he's going to hand them to the one boy. He's gonna
So
run to the back.
I
We
pass
get our weapons back.
2 daggers and 3 short swords.
Okay. And the kid is basically gonna start racing back and forth.
Oh wait, we brought the kid with us?
No, the other kid, the 16-year-old. Yeah. So, Minna, do you want to get on the train now?
Well, yes,
I
we
gave
are
him-
on the train.
No,
I
no,
gave him
You
5 of
gave-
my
you
damage
got-
daggers.
this guy is basically right at the entrance of the train,
Oh,
making sure
okay.
you have weapons.
I can go on.
Okay, I'm going to have to pat you down now. Minna, do you have any unannounced weapons on you?
No, apart from the dagger and the 3 short sword, let me see.
Okay, if you
No,
know
that's the
unannounced
only weapon.
Wait a minute.
As per
Would you
se.
consider a crowbar or giant claw to be a weapon?
They're two. Okay, a crowbar is a tool. A giant claw is a treasure, a victory symbol. It's not a weapon.
Oh, don't worry. We have a personal area to protect your treasure in the back. It is a very safe place.
In the meantime, I just like bolt past.
He is blocking the way.
Oh, never mind that.
Okay, so
I'm going to ask that I can protect your valuables and your tools. That way, they cannot be misused or stolen while you are on this
Something
trip.
seems off.
well, if I'm us, so off with the crowbar and the dragon claw.
And after
Well,
that,
if
you